Well, let's get more on that particular story now in Sudan. Joining me is Mohamed Kheir Omer. He's a political analyst on the Horn of Africa, which is based in Oslo. Mohamed, welcome. It's a dire situation, and despite all the efforts at establishing these temporary ceasefires, it doesn't appear that any long-term progress is being made. How much influence did the United States and Saudi Arabia really have at the moment?
I don't think they have so much influence. If they have had influence, then they could have at least brought in some ceasefire to hold for some time. And the sanctions used by the US, I think they are too little, too late to have an effect. And then other actors are not involved, like the African Union, IGAD, etc. Those also should have been involved. And the peace process going on in Saudi Arabia is really not transparent. It is just a monopoly of the US and Saudi Arabia, but there are other actors also in the field. So I think this is one of the problems.
I mean, you've said that the sanctions could be harder. I mean, what more needs to be done to stop the fighting, but more importantly, to stop the killing?
Yeah, I think at this stage, the sanctions will have very little effect. As far as these forces, the two warring sides are getting supplies of weapons, and each one of them is determined, they think they can win this war militarily. So I don't think it seems there is no way until one of them is really defeated or very weak, and then they can come to a conclusion that they need to really sort this out politically. But so far, and also we see a lot of violence now in Darfur, which has been the epicenter of violence, of state violence, non-state actors, and an estimated more than 1,000 could have died in Darfur away from these TV screens. So at the moment, it seems each side is determined that they can win this war. And as far as that is the inclination, and as far as not many actors are involved in this process, I don't see really a ceasefire holding.
I've heard it suggested. What do you think? At this point, is this like a proxy war? Are there parties on either side who are benefiting in some way, whether it's politically, who are supplying weaponry to make sure that this continues for some period of time?
Yes, I think so. Both sides are getting supplies. The Egyptians seem to support the SAF, and the maybe Haftar in Libya, maybe Emirates might be supporting the RSF. So in a way, it is a proxy war, but not just a proxy war, but these are a result of so many grievances that have been piling up over the years, the 30 years time.
Mohamed, appreciate your time and analysis. My guest, Mohamed Kheir Omer, who is a political analyst on the Horn of Africa, based in Oslo. Thank you.